Hey guys, and welcome back to another What If This Team Kept Certain Players experiment video, and today we're going back to Portugal, a very popular nation in this series, and we're taking a look at Benfica. It's finally time to do this team. It's been requested quite a few times throughout the weeks. If you have a team you want me to do next, then leave them in the comment section down below. I read your comments, that's where I get the inspiration from, and pick a team for an experiment to do. And whilst you're down there, drop the video a like if you can. I've asked you guys to hit 200 likes for 2 videos in a row in 24 hours. We're getting close to 500 likes on both videos. That's absolutely insane. Do as you wish. I'm not going to set you a target, but if we can get near that again, that would be absolutely awesome. And without further ado, let's take a look at Benfica. We're of course not only competing in Liga NOS, we're also in the Champions League, and our group consists of Tottenham Hotspur, Celtic and Napoli. So a very decent group, to be fair. It's Celtic, probably the weakest one out of the lot. Spurs and Napoli contending for top 2 as well as Benfica now, because our team is stronger than it has been before. And we're going to take a look at that team right now. And here you have it, Benfica. If they had kept their best players from the last few years, if I forget anyone obvious, feel free to point it out in the comment section down below. But I've only brought back the best ones, the ones that make an impact in this team. We're looking at Andre Gomes, currently playing for Barcelona, Angel Di Maria on the right wing, and Gaetan on the left. A completely new midfield with Matic and Witsel, so 5 new midfielders playing behind Jonas. As well as that, we've got David Luiz and Ezekiel Garay as a centre-back partnership with Jan Oblak in between the sticks. What a team that is. Again, like the previous experiment video, only one player I think under the 80 rating, and that's current Benfica left-back Grimaldo, but at 20 years of age he'll hit that 80 mark in no time. The ratings are looking strong. I think this is a team that will compete in the league and may potentially make it through to the knockouts of the Champions League. That being said, we have got on the bench Nolito, Bernardo Silva, who's coming back, Lindelof, who recently just signed a contract for Man United, is still at the team as well, and a few on the reserves, including Renato Sanchez and Fabio Contrao, who are coming back as well, but they're not high rated enough to make an impact just yet. Even the bench is almost 80 rated or higher. In fact, if I switch out Lindelof, we have no single player on the bench below the rating of 80, so that just shows you how strong this team is in depth. And I want to see a good performance today. The last experiment video we did with Anderlecht was just a kind of a mess, because EA doesn't know how to script their game and doesn't know how to look at league titles and playoff systems. It was completely messed up and it was wrong. We didn't win the title, but EA thought we did. This time, no more mistakes. We're back in the Portuguese league. We know it's going to work, and I need to give you my prediction. I'm predicting us to finish top 3 at least. I mean, that's a given. But between us and Porto, I have doubts. I'm going to say, because we're going to have a strong campaign in the Champions League most likely, we're going to finish 2nd. That's my prediction, purely because of the fact that fitness will play a role, injuries will happen, and Jonas, you know, he's the only striker really they have, and he's getting up there in age, so he's going to start declining real soon. Let me know what you think by voting in the top right-hand corner of your screen. I'm voting 2nd. Will I be relatively spot on like I have been in the past few experiments? Let's find out. And here we are, we're at the halfway point of the season, and we're going to take a look at our Champions League results first, if we can. Have we qualified? Have we made it into the top 2? That is the question. We drew to Spurs, drew to Celtic. That's not good. That's the game you need to win, especially. And we lost to Napoli, so it's looking bad. We picked it up with a win against Celtic, another draw against Spurs, and a win against Napoli. So I'm not too sure. It could be anywhere, depending on the other results. We have or have not made it through to the next round. Maybe we'll drop down to the Europa League. Let's take a look. Oh, we've actually qualified. Spurs and ourselves are in the round of 16. We're playing against Leicester, so that means I assume Napoli are dropping down to the Europa League. But we've avoided some of the big guns. We should be able to make it to that quarterfinals. With all due respect, Leicester, I think we have more quality in our side. That being said, let's take a look at the league standing. Oh, we're 2nd, alright. As predicted, it was between us and Porto. I think Sporting were going to trail behind us in 3rd, which, and to be honest, I've got it spot on currently. It's very close between Porto and Benfica. We can still win this title. 1 point separating both sides. Alright, here we go. We've also played Porto in the Cup, so that could be us our cup run over with pretty much, because it's between, it should have been a final realistically against Porto. We drew in the semis 1-1, and I assume there's a 2nd leg to be played still somewhere. Yeah, a long way away still, that 2nd leg. But first up, we've got Leicester. What have we done? We lost 2-0 to them, and we drew to them. That's horrendous. That's shocking. You've absolutely let down the Portuguese community and that, because we should have won that. That's actually put me in a shit mood. It's always the little teams that knock us out in this. With Anderlecht, we knocked out Manchester United to then lose against Celta Vigo, for example. It pisses me off. And here we are, we've made it to the end of the season. I assume we lost to Porto because I don't see any more games coming up. Yeah, we lost 2-1 in the semis. Heartbreaking. But it's not about that, it's about the league. Yes, I would have preferred to have done a little bit better in the Champions League. But the most important thing is that league title. Have Porto won the double potentially? Let's find out now. Down in 18th, we have Belenenses. Apologies if I mispronounce these names. Pacos Ferreira up next. Tondela, Moreirense, Aruca, Nacional, Maritimo, Estoril Praia, Boavista, Santa Maria, Rio Ave, Setúbal, Chaves, Braga, Guimarães, Porto, Benfica, Sporting. Well, there you have it. I don't know how to react to this because I predicted us to come second, but I thought Porto and Sporting would have swapped places right there. It's kind of unexpected that the one I thought would finish third has won the league. Porto have dropped off massively, 7 points behind us, but we couldn't do it. We couldn't beat Sporting to the league title, and that's actually quite shocking because we had a 6-point lead on them. Even though I got my prediction right, I'm relatively disappointed with this. We have won nothing. Di Maria, Matic, David Luiz, they've not really helped us win anything this season. I mean, Oblak at 89 rating now, Semedo gone up, a lot of players have grown, which is good, but it wasn't good enough. Our top scorer actually could be Grimaldo, 13 goals, 10 goals for Jonas, which isn't bad. He's only dropped off by 1 overall throughout this season. Andre Gomez looking good right there with his rating, but again, Bernardo Silva, okay, fair enough. 21 goals for Bernardo Silva, that's class. But it wasn't enough. We come away with absolutely nothing this season, and I'm very, very disappointed. That being said, I got my prediction spot on. Let me know if you got it right in the comment section down below. Leave me suggestions for other teams I can do, and hopefully we'll end up with some silverware in the next video. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.